Switch to HDMI 1.
All right, everybody, we're going to hop right in here. We're going to be doing a standard league. Tonight, we're going to be doing a little bit of tokens here. Let me make sure I close everything else down real quick, minimize it all, just so it doesn't get in our way. Whoop. Or I can just keep clicking around randomly. That works too. Deck here, Silesian tokens. Let's see. This has been, this has been pretty popular lately. We figured, hey, let's give this a shot, see what this can do. We've got, 4 March of the Multitudes, 4 Flower Flourish. It's actually pretty decent to be able to dig cards out of your deck if you need to. Late game, it gets pretty good. We've got Tristani. Definitely helps with any of the mid-range decks. Dimir mid-range is definitely the big one. With Thief of Sanity, they just start casting all your creatures and you go, bam, Tristani. And I've actually seen on some streams where some people get really unlucky and they decide to not read the card. And they cast Tristani after stealing it with Thief of Sanity and then pass the turn. Well, they just gave up everything and every chance they had of doing anything with Thief of Sanity other than exiling some cards now. We've got some Venerated Loxodons. They do really well, especially with the Convoke, to be able to get counters on all of our tokens. We do have a lot of token production in this deck. Tristani provides 2 of them. We've got 4 Sapling Migrations. We have 4 History of Benalia. And we have we've got 4 Legion's Landing. Right down here, we have probably my favorite Selesnya card printed yet to date. Amara, Soul of the Accord. She's legendary, but she only costs 2. She's a 2/2. And whenever she becomes tapped for any reason, whether it's attacking, convoking, or whatever, you create a 1/1 soldier with lifelink. So with all of the convoke that we have on the battlefield, we're getting a bunch of tokens, especially through her. And with Loxodon, we're making them all bigger. With Legion's Landing, we're making even more tokens. It's going to get really nasty really fast. Now, in our sideboard, we do have 4 of Takalti. He's been a lifesaver in 1,000,001 matches in this deck, in this format. Let's just face it. He shuts down everything that enters the battlefield. Right here. All creatures, they don't trigger anything entering the battlefield, and that really helps. We've got 2 Baffling End for, stay on curve, hit those, 3 or less CMC creatures. It really helps. 2 Vivian Reeds in the sideboard. It definitely helps. Hey, we're going to keep digging, get our Amaras, get, our creatures, our Smiter, or, our veterans. Definitely shoots down any flyers. It's really helpful against, Grixis. They run the Doom Whisperers, Mana Blue Tempo, the Djinns, even white lifelink. I mean, they run the and it sucks when you're taking down a Vivian to take out, 1/1 flyers, but you can gum up the board pretty easily and not, have to worry about pretty much anything. So being able to take all those flyers, gum up the board, and then start taking for more and more threats, she's pretty helpful with that. We've got, 2 Harpooners as well to help with that. The Nullhide Ferox is very good, except our Tribunals, become a little less good. Our Histories become a little less good. Then again, it is a 4-drop, so, we can hold off a turn to cast our 5-drop instead. Get a, History or 2 down, or, Tribunals in pretty early, and then drop that. We've got Bottoms for Enchantment Hate. Yeah, that's our main purpose there. And the big guy here, well, the big artifact, the big stone wall right here, Immortal Sun, is going to shut down all of our Planeswalkers, all of ours. We don't care if it really shuts down Vivian in matches don't need her in, but it gives 2 draws, makes our spells cheaper, and pumps our entire team. Now, when you're running a flood of 1/1, 2/2s, giving them that 1/1 is it's sometimes a difference between a win or a loss. And making all of your spells cheaper is really helpful. Being able to cast anything for cheaper, being able to cast a Historias for 4 mana, being able to take that 4 mana and cast right here Tristani, it's helpful. Definitely, you get spells for your use. Thorn Lieutenants become 1 CMC. They don't become 1 CMC. They cost 1. Sapperling Migration costs 1. That sort of deal here. So we're gonna hop right over to Play Lobby and we're gonna get set up. We actually have one pulled up already. We're gonna get going in this league. And this league, we're actually be using up the tickets we got. So we're going to use those up. And we're going to start away. Get some league matches in. Now, I was supposed to do a stream yesterday, but ran into a couple complications. And I wasn't supposed to be streaming today. I was supposed to be, out of town with some family, and that didn't happen either. Bed. So me and the fiance are here. We're just gonna, enjoy some home time. We got some food made up. Just gonna hang out for the start of our weekend and turn better. So that'll be a plus for us. I have no idea what's going on right now. There we go. Okay. This is one of those I'm not quite sure because this can be really bad. I mean, Pride of Conquerors can be good late game. We do have a Migration and Thorn Lieutenant. I'm just going to keep it. We don't know what we're playing against. So a Thorn Lieutenant on turn 2 could be really good. You never know. We are going to more than likely cast Flower turn 1, grab ourselves another land. It not only gets lands out of our deck, but, I mean, it's basically a cycle card at this point. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to do that. Don't need the extra damage in the late game right now. I feel like that's going to help us any. We're just going to grab the Plains. They drop the Steam Vents tapped, so might be running headfirst into Jeskai Control, or is it Drake's? Let's find out. Yep, it's just. What do we got here? Is it a field? What are you doing? The treasure map. Okay. Okay, that's I mean, not seen often, but it is. And we draw March. That's not terrible, but we're not gonna cast it relatively soon, I would say. Definitely one of those, hey, let's make sure we can, really do some damage with it at the end of their turn. Want to build a instant speed at the end of their turn, get around the deafening treasure map. So what we're just gonna play a tapped, and we're not drawing like anything but lands right now. So there's no point for us to really try to rush out. We're not gonna cast Sapperling Migration. There's no point in it if we're not drawing anything else. What do turn away? So it's not that big of a deal to be able to, hey, let's just and get 4 of them instead of just 2. And it definitely, opens up, hey, you have to clear on definitely not a fear of anything else, any pump effect anthems or anything. So we'll find out. By dropping on this in as well, we kind of like put a, are we playing tokens? Are we playing white elves? What exactly are we doing here? And I kind of want to keep them on that for a little bit. They've got a before they can flip those treasure maps, and they also got enough to use them. So they bottomed. All right. They're gonna play a Clifftop Retreat. Third treasure map. What is going on right now? Holy cow. All right, so we have another Thorn Lieutenant. We're just gonna play a Sun Petal Grove. Or they're not. There we go. I don't know why you're stopping on my draw phase in standard right now. I mean, I get it, you're just kind of control, but at the same time, what do you really have that's going to be scary or threatening? So we're going to drop a second Thorn Lieutenant, and if he's got any answers, it's right now his option is to Deafening Clarion, and it gets a removal out of his hand. He's only got 3 cards in hand. So I'm not too worried about, that much removal. He does have 3 Clifftop Retreats, so much counter magic if he's got any. It's definitely going to be all the removal. That's definitely what he's definitely going to have in his hand is a bunch of removal. Now, my curiosity here, we're going to poke him for 2. There we go. That was my curiosity. Is he going to pump up the treasure map, get another scry token, whatever, on that, or is he going to try to even out all 3 of them? It looks like he's just going to keep pumping this one up right now. And, I mean, oh, well, he's going to have 3 more lands. I mean, I said, no, he wants a lot of lands and a lot of treasure. I mean, kind of does worry me if he playing that Omniscience deck where basically you take infinite turns really, really, really quickly, and you just keep looping and looping, and it's absurd. So he went right ahead and got himself some extra mana through that. Here's my question: is he going to use it for anything, or I mean, his option here his good option would be if he's playing just kind of control, play some Barriones. Nope! Holy cow! 6 mana. Okay. What's he playing? We're about to find out. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, he's not casting it now. Okay. You didn't like how that looked, I guess. There's an Enigma Drake, so he is playing as a Drakes. Or some version, I suppose. Now we have an option here. We can Tribunal. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can either Tribunal or Pride or 5, 6, 7. We're not going to be able to get the 2/2 on the Pride, which isn't going to help us any. So I like we can. Do we Tribunal one of the treasure maps, or do we Tribunal the Drake, is my question. Because I have some bad feelings about what's going on right now. I'm going to Tribunal the Drake. I'd rather just, make sure we're in good standings here and also poke in some damage. I mean, I'm not in any rush to really run anything out. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to bop your Drake. The treasure maps do kind of scare me, but he's only got 3 cards in hand, and if anything, they're going to be more used to, hey, get a bunch of draws. And I feel like that's, the main use that they're going to have right now is just start sacrificing treasures to draw, but I can probably end his life for that. So let's hope, I suppose. We're going to go ahead right into combat. We're going to swing both of them. There's not really any point not to. He's got 3 mana up of any color, but he can't cast Deafening Clarion right now. Yep, he's gonna take it, and then we're gonna see. But he's gonna keep for his other treasure map. Oh. Let's see what he does with it. Is he gonna move it to top or bottom? He's digging, it's on bottom. Another one. So he's digging for something here. It's not gonna, it's on top. So he found whatever he likes. Cause I mean, now he's got one treasure. Yeah, I mean, he's getting, 2 more treasure maps flipped soon, possibly, if we don't draw more conclaves. Draw more conclaves, I definitely want to see what I can do about, hey, let's just whatever. It just really sucks we can't hit him after day transfer. So is this going to be the Deafening Clarion? There it is. There it is. I knew it was coming at some point. That's another reason why we didn't go wide with the, saplings yet. Plus, next turn, we can migration and kick it and get 4 of them instead. Which will also, as long as they live, give us the ability for pride, pride here. We're gonna Pride of Conquerors, and we're gonna get City's Blessing. That wouldn't be too bad to be able to get a good swing in. So if they live, then we definitely can win. Or we can March of the Multitudes for 3. And 3 3s will hit him for 9. That don't feel like that's enough. So let's go ahead. We're gonna cast with Kicker. Might as well. Bop. Is what it is. Worst case, we can, March of the Multitudes to turn after. He dug pretty deep to find that first. He's definitely in that state of, hey, I'm in bad shape. So we're going to find out what's going on here. Yep, he's going to scry again. He's got to be digging. I mean, he's found something he likes. Okay. I would be too surprised if it was a either another Clarion or a Drake. He's gonna go ahead and get some treasure. And what's find? He leaves it on top. A bunch. 6. Niv Mizzet. All right, cool. Not bad, not bad. However, we do have an interesting option right now. We can go ahead and sapling migration kicker. Thing that sucks is whenever he can start pinging things. So I feel like if we migration this turn again for 4, he can kill things. Our biggest concern right now is we want him to draw as much as possible so we can march the multitude. We also want as much as possible right now. What's going on? Yeah, it is away. But right now we need him to focus on, hey, let's just kill off the saplings and see what we can do. If we can, I mean, our best, bet right now is, hey, we just drew a conclave or something. That would be immensely beneficial right now. We are not going to swing. Rather make sure we have every possible convoke for that March of the Multitude. And make sure, we can get a real good swing in with the Pride. He's going to be able to definitely take an awful lot of them, which is going to suck. So yeah, he's gonna, like I said, he's gonna start trying to ping off all our little cycling dudes. And I mean, honestly, if we get lucky and he passes without drawing, we could end up in a good spot. Oh, we could end up in a really good spot if he just passes and we get to have a decent, chance at March of the Multitude. I'm kind of worried about a counter at this point, but what am I going to do? No, he's just going to start picking us. And that hurts. That hurts a lot. All right. We might end up having to concede. We didn't have the best hand to begin with, and let's see what we draw here. I mean, we're not really going to get anywhere, let's be honest. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. We can march for. We can only march for 4. And well, he's gonna be able to kill most of them off. So we're gonna have to concede this. This is definitely a Vivian Reed game. We need Vivian in here. We're gonna give up game 1. Move to sideboard. Vivian, baby, you're coming in. Harpooner's coming in. And Immortal Suns, I want both of them, let's be honest. I mean, it's going to be a double-edged sword here. We're going to go down a Tristani, down a March, down a Flower Flourish. I feel like Pride's just not going to do it. And honestly, I would rather have a lot of my removal. We need 2 more cards. We're going to cut a Loxodon. And I guess we cut 1 history. I can be happy with that. I'll be happy with that. That's fine. They don't really have like any idea what we're doing. They're just, oh, we made some tokens. That's what they got out of it. Is just, oh, we made a couple tokens out of migration. Oh God, this is ugly as all hell. We're gonna mulligan that away. We have to. That's not much better. I mean, at least we have a little bit of more action, but geez, no. No, go away. Ugh. Oh boy. Woof. Alright, we're gonna fetch out a forest and hope that we draw some good action here, because we need something. We need some really good action here, so. Alright. So, yeah, they're just going to end up passing turnover. There's a Tribunal. That's good. We're going to drive a Plains, and we're actually going to get this thing it out. Basically, it forces their hand of, hey, you got to, do something about this. And they're going to ship it right back. And we're just drawing more and more lands. I don't want to play the migration because that kind of definitely screams, hey, it's time to definitely Clarion, and we're screwed. I'd rather force, you have to definitely Clarion just a lieutenant if you want to finish, the board. All right. Oh, there's a Legion's Landing. That'll be helpful at some point. Eventually. Let's see what they got. What counter is it? Ionize. Okay. Cool. So, I mean, that kind of does, hey, let's bait a spell and then play something else. No. I'm still, hey, if they got Clarion, they got Clarion. Here's a Vivian, but I really don't want to play right now. I'll be honest. I'm a little worried about that. So I'm actually gonna see if I can't bait out a Clarion or them to use up some more counters or something here. I want them to tap out as much as possible so that we can attempt to resolve this Vivian. They got Clarion, they got it. I'm kind of hoping they don't have a fifth line, let's be honest here, but they probably do. Yep. 4. 5. There's a Teferi. Okay. I mean, it does mean we get to resolve Vivian, but I would rather resolve Conclave. If I get the chance to resolve Conclave, I definitely want to take that opportunity. If I draw another land here, I'll be gracious. Oh, there's 2 tribunals. Oh, this is nasty. We're gonna, out of respect to counters, we're gonna make sure that this Conclave hits. Like, yeah, you're losing to Fairy. Goodbye. We lose an attack, but I gotta pay respect to any counters. And without the counters there, kind of makes me think they might have a 3-mana counter. But they definitely don't have any 2 manas at the moment, or that have definitely been countered. And there's a Niv Mizzet. So we have 2 choices: either we cast Vivian or Tribunal. And let's be honest, I'd rather cast Vivian right now and say goodbye. Let's say goodbye. Boom. Hit the bin, baby. All right, we're going to swing out. Hit them for 4, and, hey, it's time, where's the Clarion? We have another Tribunal in hand. That could not have come at a better time. That perfect tap out, hey, it's time to dance. So, are they going to straight up pass? Looks like they're straight up passing. All right, well, there's a sapling migration. We're going to go ahead and we're going to, look at top 4, see if we can't find something to do here. Oh, wow, 2 Mortal Sins. Well, I'm actually not too mad about that. Let's be honest here. We're not going to cast sapling migration. I would rather just, hey, time to swing and see what you do. And you don't have any blocks anyway. We're going to pump up the Thorn Lieutenant. Force their hand. If they have, something to target it, you target it. Otherwise, you're taking 8. Yeah, they're taking 8. Holy cow. See, our sideboarding against this just went fantastically for us right now. They only have 2. They need to hit a Deafening Clarion, and then we get to migrations and target artifact or enchantment. Oh, baby boy. That sucks. They get to Fairy back. So if they Deafening Clarion, it could be bad news for us. be some bad news bears right now. 6 damage is what we need to get through. We're definitely gonna Tribunal Teferi again. That's for sure. Yep, 3rd from the top. So if you don't Clarion or something, then I mean it's over. I definitely, gonna poke Teferi and then okay. It's over now. Like let's see what you got. I mean, let's have some respect here. Like, what do you got? Might have a settle. Even if they have settle, though, we have the 2 soldiers and the 2 lands to be able to convoke Conclave. So, I'm gonna say, I mean, if you got it, you got it. If not, we are gonna go ahead and finish you off. That's what I want to do right now. Looks like they have the settle. Yep, okay. That's fine. We're gonna pretty much finish, getting out the rest of our decks. Or the rest of our lands out. Come on. We get 2 forests, or 2 plains and a forest, I believe. Yeah, so now we're just, hey. You tried, you did good. But it's our turn to, hey, it's leaving the field. You had the settle, good job. I'm not, letting this just go. So, goodbye to Feria again. And another Teferi. Wow. So you're going to go ahead and neg on the Tristani. Okay. That is interesting, but we can't, risk convoking and then boom, it's over. So one of you killed the fairy, one of you smack. We're gonna give him the option if he's got any removal. We'll see in a second. No removal. Okay, Teferi down. Awesome. Now we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna do it like this. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna kick Sapling Migration, and then we're gonna convoke all 4 of them with the Loxodon Smiter. So basically, hey, either you got, I don't know why I'm auto yielding to that, whatever. Either you got an answer for everything, or it's over. Next turn I draw Vivian again. If you, hey, Niv Mizzet or something, with Enigma Drake. Okay. All right, cool. Yep, there it is. You got to remember, I mean, I've got Vivian in the, coming up next. So you don't have a whole lot of options there. So yeah, that was a pretty easy take, game 2. I feel like our best option here is just run it back. Let's be honest. We're on the draw. I feel like this is the best we're gonna get right now. So I feel like, regardless of whether we're on the play or draw, we don't have a whole lot, of real, hey, this, would be better, this would be better. It's a lot of, hey, this is better regardless. And it's gonna end up being a slightly grindier game. As you saw there, that's how we're gonna win, is we're gonna have to grind them out a bit. We don't have a whole lot of other choice because we have to pay respect to Clarion. We have to pay respect now to Ionize. Niv Mizzet is definitely on our radar, and Enigma Drake is 100% on our radar. So Vivian, definitely comes in. 100% comes in. I'm not too enthralled about this hand either. We're gonna mulligan it away. This is 100 million times percent better. Let's be honest here. We're gonna keep this. We have turn 1 Legion's Landing. We're gonna keep you on top. I'd rather, hey, have that extra land ready to go. Turn 1 Legion's Landing. We've got the Harpooner to be able to fight the Drakes and stuff. Any of our actual creatures go to the graveyard, then we've, got more options. So we're going to go ahead, turn 1 Legion's Landing. Boom. Get our baby vampire. Steam Vent's tapped. Okay. We're going to Forest, and we're going to Legion's Landing again. I mean, there's no point in not. It gets us a token. We, I'd rather, hey, let's do this and save our Harpooner for what we actually might need. So we'll go ahead, swing in 1. I highly doubt that, he's got in his head, hey, we need a board wrath now. If he's in that mind state, that it's definitely a bad shape, for him. We're gonna Sunbelt Grove and we're gonna History. Bam, yeah. Oh yeah. Next turn, hopefully it doesn't kill anything this turn or Board Wipes or something. We definitely, would like for Legion's Landing. And he's gonna go ahead and invoke the Divine already. Touche. I mean, we're still getting our token. So, it is what it is. I guess he, found that History Benali is definitely better than Legion's Landing. Legion's Landing lets us get, 1/1s. But Niv Mizzet can clear that out of the way pretty quick. And definitely Clarion can do that as well. Might as well get rid of, oh man, that sucks. It does, but it doesn't. He had to use 2 spells on 1 card. Wow. This is sad. He's using up his entire hand now. How many cards does he have in hand now? He only has 1 card in hand now. And, oh, there we go. And he's using it. I have to do that sometimes because it doesn't show on your screen with the laptop screen that we're on right now. The left side is pretty damaged up, so there are some things that I'm not quite sure of, like, hey, does it say this, does it say that? He's using all of his spells to clear out tokens. This is not good for him at all. I feel like I just passed in the March of the Multitude end of his turn. Why not? He's got one card in hand. And there's a land. If he's got a counter, good for him. If not, then, I mean, I can run away with this. Here's 2. Oh, he was F6'd. Yep. All right. We're going to go ahead and we're going to swing first. Because I want that trigger. Boom, there we go. And he doesn't have it. Okay. We're going to run away with game number 3 here pretty easily against Jeskai Control. Let's see. 4 lands. I don't even want to cast anything. I'm just going to shift the turn and start making more dudes. I'm going to force all the action on his hand at this point. I mean, it's at that point. Okay, cool. We have Harpooner and Vivian Reed. We have no creatures in our graveyard, so Harpooner is not going to be good right now. There's the Immortal Sun. I mean, we're just going to cast Vivian and say goodnight. Yeah, we should have made a token. I don't know why. That flew right over my head. But nonetheless, we get to say, down with you, Niv Mizzet. Down with you. And if we draw another land, I'm happy not being able to use Vivian for a while and just casting Immortal Sun. I mean, let's be honest. It gives my creatures, a huge pump benefit. I make them, a lot more. I cast my spells for cheaper. And he can't activate the fairy to start, shoving all my crap down. So he's got to, work on everything else. There's a definitely Clarion. But he is 100% empty-handed now. Here's an Amara. Ooh. This is nice. We're gonna tick up. And we're gonna get Temple Garden here since we're not gonna pay the life for it, so might as well get the tap land. And shove the turn back. Yeah, we could have paid the life for it to get a token from Adanto, but honestly, I'm paying respects to any top decks he might get, which didn't even happen at all anyway. So he's completely tapped out. We are going to Immortal Sun here. Let's activate. Let's activate first. Yep, let's activate first. We're going to grab a Throne Lieutenant. All right, cool. Now we're going to Immortal Sun. And say, have fun, I guess, Here's an Immortal Sun. We get a swing in for 3, and we're creating a token. This I want to always yield to. Yep. Kind of looks weird, having Immortal Sun and Vivian Reed out, but let's be honest, Immortal Sun here is going to be well worth the value in the long run. We cleared out, their big threats, and that's all we can do. We've got Niv Mizzet down. They wasted all their spells. They're going, on the back of absolutely nothing. They are going to scry. It's on top. Okay. So whatever's coming next could be pretty bad for us. We get to draw 2, though. Not the best, but okay. All right. We're going to throw out a History of Benalia. Just because, we got to respect that, hey, you might be able to clear on us or something else or whatever, and we're only getting you to half. So let's make sure we still have a way of getting another creature out very, effectively. And basically for free. Yes. Oh, it only costs 2. Whoops. Yeah, that was a slip up on my part. We're gonna F6 this turn. We only got 5 minutes left. Treasure map on top. There's an opt. Okay. So he keeps it on top again and draws it. Is it a Clarion? Yep, it is a Clarion. So he's back empty-handed again. We get to draw 2. Trigger that. And we're not going to pay any respect anymore. We are going to go a bit ham crazy. Because we can. We're going to pretty much jam out as much as possible here. Hey, it's time to, it's go time. We are going to leave the Harpooner back. We are going to do that. So, hey, I mean, even Clarion doesn't save him anymore because the lieutenants are 3/4s from the Immortal Sun. So he's in a bad spot right now. He has 1 card in hand, and he's conceded. Okay. Well, there's match 1. We're going to go ahead and get another match in here. And I gotta be honest, we might end up having to cut the league short a little bit tonight. But if that is the case, we will be bringing it back tomorrow or later tonight or something. We might have to cut the stream a little short tonight. Like I said, we do got, some people coming over and everything, and this was an unscheduled stream. So I'm trying to bring as much content as possible, but at the same time, I got to pay respect where respect is due. So we're going to go ahead and join the match. We win the die roll. You will play first. Not exactly overexcited, but we'll keep it. This is one of those hands. I mean, that's what it is. We're gonna Sun Petal Grove and pass. I don't care about revealing our mana base right now. We have no idea what we're playing against anyway. They don't know what they're playing against. Team Vents. They're going to 18. Okay. I'm assuming it's going to be an end of my turn opt. Most likely, so we're going to cast Amara. Why not? For a red. Oh, a shock. Okay. That's one of those, hey, this doesn't even, come across my radar very often. And this is another Jeskai control deck. Holy cow, is everyone playing Jeskai control tonight? Okay. This is not going to be fun for us. We are going to go ahead and we're going to jam into history. And more than likely, we're going to, next turn, we're going to convoke the Loxodon with both of the Night Tokens, give them a nice beefy buff up, so that when our history hits its third, we're crashing in for a lot. That's our hope right now. They are just going to pass. Okay, we get a migration in hand. I do not want to attack. Why did it skip through my whole turn? Okay. I'm not happy about that at all. Nice to know when, you hit, okay. Okay. Whatever. We're just going to 6. This means skip through my turn. The little triangle here. That was aggravating. Well, this is probably going to be game 1 for us, a loss. I mean, we're all already kind of figuring that to begin with. Rekindling Phoenix. Okay. At this point, we might as well attack then, I guess. It kind of sucks. Let's have some respect here. We're just gonna pass the migration. Next turn, maybe convoke it all. Kind of does suck because he's gonna be able to, trade off and then get it back next turn. But I want to get that damage in while we can. And then the Loxodon can help us through the rest of it. So that did not sound too good on my computer.
We're gonna take Alexa.
Okay.
That was Alexa.
Okay, well, I guess that was Alexa.
Yeah, she heard you and it was like, nah, never mind.
Well, Alexa needs to leave me alone right now. Alexa, turn off.
I don't know that.
Alexa, turn off. There we go. Is that just the beginning of your upkeep? Okay. There's a Teferi. Yep. I honestly wouldn't mind if he starts flipping our venerated Loxodon. I would actually love that, let's be honest. This is going to be a tough game 1 to fight through because we're basically an entire turn behind now. So we're gonna go ahead. We're actually gonna invoke with everything. Let's be honest here. You're gonna opt in response. Okay. Not sure what you're digging for, but okay. Sure. A blue. Now you're gonna scry. I'm assuming you're trying to find another Clarion, maybe? Bottom, yeah, I think you're digging for another Clarion. Okay. Shift the turn. And we'll find out what he does. Well, he does get to scry, get some treasure. If he has any draw and he likes what he sees or anything, it's on top. I'm kind of fearful for a Clarion. That sucks. Oh well. Four, 5? What are you playing? 6. You're playing a Div Visit. Okay. You're just gonna deal 1 to the knight here? Are you planning on killing it? No? Okay. In that case, we are gonna go ahead, we're gonna cast Flourish. And we are gonna really pounce in. Let's hope he doesn't have a counter. What could he have for a 2-drop counter? Doesn't have a wizard. So 2-drop counter, I don't really. I mean, he could have a gate, I guess. Oh, he hit me? Okay. Sure. I'm just gonna swing out. I mean, I know I'm gonna lose at least 1 thing, possibly 2. And we're just gonna swing straight at you and also get our flip. So are you gonna settle me here? Yeah, we're gonna concede. We don't. We're a whole turn behind. That should have been a whole turn earlier, and that it gets aggravating, especially when you're playing the same deck over and over again. Well, against the same deck over and over again. Like, why, you know, just why? All right, same as before. Vivian's in, Harpooner's in, Immortal Sun in. Mm, that's just an enchantment, right? A target artifact or enchantment. Yeah, actually, we're gonna bring our knights in for them. We're gonna go down on you, down 2 of you, down 1 of you, down 1 of you. Need 3 more. We're gonna go down to Pride. Down to History. And down 1 Conclave. Actually, no. I'm gonna go down to Legion's Landing. I'd rather play a slightly grindy game. He has still not submitted his deck. There he goes. All right, so this is something we're going to keep. We have Migration, Thorn Lieutenant, and Tribunal. The best we can do is draw action. We don't have any action for right now, so we're just gonna pass.
I could, but... Oh, fuck you too.
Island pass? Okay. I feel like we just play Thorn Lieutenant here. And then ship it back over. We have Migration next turn. He's gonna opt. Okay, I don't see the point of opting right now. I really don't. Like, okay, cool. You just want to hold up, your own clock. Then go ahead. We're gonna ship it back. So yeah, shock, anything like that is not gonna take care of the friendly pennant. So we definitely want to make sure we have that out. I don't want to cast the migration yet. To be honest. Out of respect of a Clarion that might be coming. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna swing in and pass. So we're gonna end up stopping the stream after this match, and we'll pick it up either later tonight or tomorrow. What is he doing? Well, he definitely doesn't have Clarion. It's a lava coil. Okay, so we're gonna get a warrior token. I mean, it's better than nothing at the moment. Let's be honest there. I feel like here we just cast migration. Since he doesn't have white mana right now. Feel a little okay with it. I mean, we're only poking in, so. And then we're gonna shoot the rest of the turn. We're just gonna F6 his turn, see what he does. Glacial Fortress, so he has white now. And there's a Clarion. Yep. Alright. We're gonna play an arc and a history. Okay, with that, we'll ship the turn. We do have Tribunal to stop anything as far as like a Niv-Mizzet or something like that from hitting the field. Is it another shock? Jesus Christ, he's drawn. Okay. He's just gonna pass it? Falls. There's a Teferi. Okay. So we're just gonna Tribunal that. We don't have much choice but to. We have Vivian Reed for anything else, that's good. So we're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. And get rid of his his Teferi. And the turn. See what he's got. Is this the turn that Sacred Foundry tap or untapped? Is this going to be a Niv-Mizzet? If so, we play Vivian and kill it. Yeah. Again, playing into our hand. Okay. So let's just go ahead and we're going to murderize him. We lose the Historia. We're going to go ahead and poke in for 4.
You're gonna hear me say a lot of things. Oh, I'll keep drowning too. Man, I'm wasting so much time.
A Banefire. Okay. Sure. And we're just gonna swing in 2. We do have the Mage's Blessing now, or the City's Blessing, so we get to draw with our arc. Actually, I don't think we get to. We need 5, so 2, 3, 4. We don't get to draw this turn. And we're just gonna go ahead and shift his whole turn and see if he's got the Clarion. No land, even. Sacred Foundry. He's picking himself. Are you playing another Teferi, I'm assuming? Cleansing Nova. Hmm. Ouch. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 2 left. So we can just cast here. And then we can kill Teferi and still swing in. Of course, he's got to seal away. All right. That kind of sucks. Now, if he's got a Clarion or something, I mean, we're in really rough shape. I mean, he's got to have something. If he doesn't have anything, then, I mean, I just overrun with tokens, I guess. He's got a Nip Mizzet now. Kills 1, takes 3 down to 4. Right now. Well, yeah, he can do that too. Oh. So yeah, I'm in a bad spot now. This guy controls everywhere. And I'm probably going to end up with a settle. I can almost guarantee it. It's going to suck. That'll do for now.
No, she's not allowed. She's right, but she's not allowed to.
I feel like we just ship it back. Our best chance right now is hope he doesn't have a Clarion. And hit hard with our history. So he's just gonna, yeah, he's just gonna take away all our saplings.
You made that? You made that? I haven't done anything. I saw it once. I need to watch most of it.
We're waiting on him, what he's gonna do. 2 blue so far. And a white. What are you planning on playing? That's my question here. Let's be honest here. What do you have to play? What are you gonna play?
No.
Alright, then the 10 is actually good. So I feel like if I hold off one more turn, I've got a good chance of, hey, he kills off one more night token and then they swing in and either do some serious damage or something. He's gonna kill off a knight. Whenever you draw exile target permanents. I mean, you can do a lot with that. It's gonna be a hard finish here.
We're struggling with that, dude. Don't worry.
He's playing another Teferi. Is he trying to draw more? Probably what he's trying to do is draw more.
It's for fun. It's for fun.
So he's okay. I mean, if he's got to settle, then it's just about over.
You're having to. You fuck off.
Yeah, I could have drawn. I didn't though. Ionize, okay. Wait a second. Why did he draw? Is it one of our A player? Or A player, yeah, so even him. Alright. We're gonna swing.
I've been meaning to put it in. It's that fucking easy.
We're gonna straight up attack him, all creatures. He's got settled in GG.
I gave up the phone I had because she wanted it. I downed it. Jesus.
He can take 4 down to 3. So he's basically on, definitely Clarion helps him a lot.
Oh, here. No, I want to show you a picture. I want to show you a picture I chose for my sister. I don't know where the fuck it is.
Another Niv, is it? Okay.
You took all this whole.
Yeah, he's targeting me.
Stop.
Okay. This is a Clarion?
No.
Yeah, it's a Clarion.
Oh, that right there. That right there. That's my sister's picture. Isn't it great?
We're just gonna ship the rest of his turn. Oh boy, we're in bad shape. Oh boy, oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whatever. Yeah, you don't do much for me. You give me a 1/1, a lowly 1/1. Doesn't do it. Just gets pinged away. Whatever.
I don't have to be the regular, but I do because. Literally at the end of the month, usually it's scratch. I think last month I asked my mom for $20 and she offered me like 200.
We're gonna play it
I
out.
took it.
There's no point in not playing it out. The thing is, he's running his clock way low.
I end up having more. You could go to matches by appointment. He doesn't want to.
There's Harpooner. I mean, if it resolves, we're in good shape.
You can do payments. So we can find a really nice section. Like our original plan when we moved in here was to have the bookshelf right here, put the sectional right here, and have the sectional act as a wall. We would have this side be the one with the long end. So it would extend out that way.
Alright, so now it's, you know, pretty evened out now. I mean, he's got more draws, but at least we got rid of a nib visit. Let's be honest, that was getting annoying and old. That's 3 of them down.
We wanted to have a little. That's what that chair is for, but we don't have.
And I mean, we're way up on time anyway, so we're gonna play it out either way. There's no point in not if we can manage to pull through. Then a game 3, you know, is heavily in our favor, so we're just gonna get through his turn. Was an opt or something?
With overtime this week, I'll get paid about $550.
Is he gonna bane fire me? He's gonna bane fire me. Isn't he? Yeah. Alright, whatever, dude. Oh, explosion. Alright, well, we're gonna stop the stream there. And we'll be back later with more.